before, let me know if you are seeing my screen now, please.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's think that I'm just logged out of the platform, right? So if you don't know how to go inside the platform or you don't have an account yet, just go to class2class.org, right? And if you don't have an account, click on sign up, right? And you can create your account very, very easily, okay? Just put your email, some password that you want to have for your account, and then just sign up there and you will be guided through a process. This is not gonna take us more than perhaps 30 seconds or like maximum 1 minute, okay? If you are not part of Class to Class yet, but I guess that you are. So if you are not logged in, just again, go to class2class.org, go to login, right? And then just type your username and password, right? Or your email. So in my case, is this one. Just let me go inside the platform right now. And I'm gonna log in. So once I'm logged in, just 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna see this, right? And here you will see that something is gonna be on the bottom right corner of my screen here. Can you see it? Yes, this one here. It's like I don't know, like a pop-up bubble or something like that. That it's like with some sparkles there. Okay, click there. If you click there, you will see that you will get your AI open. Okay. So this is from desktop. Of course, you can do the same in your smartphone. So let's say that I'm in my smartphone. I'm just going to simulate that I'm from my smartphone, okay? So imagine that I'm from my smartphone like this, right? Just 1 second. So this is my smartphone, right? Like left side, right? So this is my smartphone. And here also in the bottom corner, I will have this pop-up here and it will cover my full screen, right? So are we there all here? Yeah, are we
Yes,
there?
yes.
If you
Yes.
like say yes or just put some thumbs up on the chat or wherever you can hear on Zoom, I can say I guess I can just continue. Okay, perfect. Emma, Luz, Nasim, perfect. Katie, that's cool. That's cool. Perfect. Yeah, I strongly suggest that you follow this on the chat, like on the class to class AI chat, because everything that we're going to be doing, it's going to be related to this. Okay. Okay, cool. Perfect. So now that we are on the same page, let's go to this. Let me share my screen with you. Okay. Again, but this other presentation that I have here. Um, just 1 second. Just 1 second. I encourage you to mute your microphones so we don't have background noise, guys. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, cool. Okay, so uh, can you see my screen now, please? Let me know. Yes, okay,
Yes.
so okay, perfect. So this is a welcome teachers, and the purpose of this session will be, of course, to empower you to effectively use the AI features within class to class, okay? Just let me do something here. If you want to speak, guys, you can request to speak, but I'm just gonna mute everyone now, okay? So we don't have background noise for everyone. Okay, cool, perfect. Now everyone is muted. Cool, perfect. That's nice. Okay, perfect. So let's start with the basics, right? Let's start with the basics. I already teach you how to find this AI feature on the platform, right? So we should be there. Everyone should be there right now. And let's start with the basics. Okay, so let's start with the basics here. What are the basics? Well, let's say that you are new to class. You don't know what is class to class, right? So you can start asking the chatbot, okay, what is class to class? Let's see what gets, okay? Let's see what happens if we put something like that. Okay, just 1 second. I've shifted to the other one here, and I will just put like that, right? What is class to class? What is class to class? So basically, what the chat is going to give me is okay, it's an international online collaborative learning community designed to connect K-12 classrooms worldwide. That's what we are, right? It aims to foster international collaborations, cultural exchange, and global citizenship by enabling teachers and students to work together on projects, blah, 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 XYZ, right? So it's very, very straightforward on what is class to class for us. Okay, so let's say that you don't know what you can do here. So let's ask what I can do here. What can I do here? Okay. As a teacher in class to class, you can engage your students in meaningful global experiences, right? You can connect with other teachers, you can create different projects by types of collaborations, which are get to know each other, working towards the UN Sustainable Development Goals, and create solutions to real world problems. Let's say that you don't know nothing about what are these kind of collaboration, right? So what is the type of collaboration get to know each other. So don't worry about your level of English here because this AI has been like set up without considering to be very perfect on the input. So let's say because we know that everyone here is not like fluent or native or like advanced in English, right? So you can start typing whatever you want here in basic English and you will get very, very, very decent outputs. Actually, you can also type here in your own language if you want. Okay? That's something that we have not said yet. Okay? But you can type in your own language if you want, and you will get outputs as well. Okay? So, for example, what is the type of collaboration to get to know each other? Right? And I will get some information about that. But the get to know each other type of collaboration focuses on learning about other countries and cultures. It encourages classrooms to connect and understand diverse perspectives by sharing experiences and engaging in activities. Okay, let's say that I want to do something like this. Okay, so one of the things that we have got from the surveys that we conducted is that it is a challenge to get some project ideas to start with, right? So let's say that I want to ask this GPT, ask it on your side, okay, as well. Suggest me some topic ideas for this type of collaboration. Get to know each other. Okay? So let's see
ते
what it
तिकडे
gets.
जाऊ नको.
Do you want to ask something, Hanuman? Okay, cool, perfect. Okay, to suggest topic ideas for get to know each other collaboration, I need a bit more information. So it has been set up as well to ask you something first. Okay? So it says, could you please let me know the age of your students? Because based on the age of your students, it will adapt those project ideas, right? This will help tailor the ideas to be age appropriate and engaging for your class. And you can put just like this, okay? I don't know, 9 years old. Suggest me one age range from your side. I will get some input from your side, guys. What age should I put here? Like 10, 11, 15, 16. Okay, Kaylee, what age should I put here? Like drop one.
13.
13, okay, 13 years old. Cool, perfect. 13 years old. Great. Here are 5 topic ideas for a get to know each other collaboration with 30-year-old students, 13-year-old students, right? Cultural festivals and traditions, a daily life, local cuisine exchange, pen pal letters, music and arts, right? So let's say that I don't like any of these, right? Okay, can you suggest more? Give me 10 more. Okay, something like that. Certainly, right? So I will have like a full list of the other ones, right? So from here, what I suggest you to do here is like, for example, let's say that you like this one that is, I don't know, Historical landmarks, this one here. Okay, the students can create presentations or videos about famous historical landmarks in their area, explaining their importance and history. Okay, I'm interested in number 11. Please create a project timeline. Okay, enter. And then you will have a full project timeline on it right away. Okay, so this means that you have right now at your fingertips the power to create, to have different ideas and projects, and also to create different project timelines. So let's say that you don't like the timeline that is here because it's too extensive, right? It is like, I don't know, five sessions, but you only want two or one. Can you make it just for 2 sessions length? Certainly. Okay, and now this is the 2 session length project. Okay, so you can adjust it just asking the GPT what you want out of it. Okay, it's as simple as that. So let me teach you some other things here. So for example, I know that you have been struggling with also having some um, icebreakers activities for students, and also ice-breaking activities for you guys as teachers on how to connect between you, right? So let me teach you something here. Like for example, I will enter into a more detailed prompt here so you can have better outputs as well. So let me shift my screen to show you something here. So I have divided um, this workshop in the different types of collaboration that we have, and what kind of prompts you can use for this AI. Okay. So for example, imagine that we are in a get to know each other collaboration, right? So these are some of the questions or prompts that you can use for your GPT, right? For your AI assistant. In this case, it would be, can you suggest some creative ways my students can introduce themselves to a partner class from another country? So let's say that I want to use that specific um, question, right, on my chat. I will just ask it, right? Yes, sure. And it says you can use video introductions, cultural show and tell, digital clash, pen pal letters, interactive quizzes, personalized avatars, cultural recipe exchange, music playlist, photo story, virtual talent show, and different ways that you can use to solve your question. So what I want you to think of this is that this is a 24/7 assistant that you have on your side that is trained on class to class and also on COIL, Collaborative Online International Learning. Okay. And it also has different knowledge on the different types of collaborations that we support on class to class. And especially for level 3, we will get to that point because I know that you want to do level 3 projects, and it has been a little bit challenging because of this design thinking methodology. Okay. But actually, you can also use this assistant to help you throughout your projects if you have any questions, right? So, for example, if you have any challenge that you are facing here, or you don't know what kind of prototype you can design or create in these level 3 or type 3 collaboration projects, you can ask this AI and you can get that answer from. Now, let's try something different, okay? This is gonna be a beta test for everyone, actually, and including for me, okay? I want you to try prompting. What I mean with prompting is asking, typing on the chat in your local language. Okay, please try to type in your local language. So if you, of course, speak English, type in English, whatever you want, play around with it. If you, I don't know, in the case of Alexandra, for example, in your case, it's gonna be Russian, right? Right? Okay, try to type it, try to type in Russian, and please report to us the type of answers that you are gonna get there. Try to type something there right now. Jamila, in your case, it's gonna be French or Arabic?
Arabic.
Arabic. Okay, perfect. So type in Arabic and see what we get, please. Let's do that play, right? It's
Shall I
in
type
your
on my phone? Shall I type on my phone or on the chat here?
no in your phone in the chat GPT or in the AI chat on the platform. Try to interact with the platform in your own language and
Yeah.
and let's see what you get. Okay. Perhaps it will need some refinements and more work to do there, but I guess that you will get something. Okay? So try everyone to type in your own languages, in your mother tongue, right? For example, in Nasim, I don't know, it's gonna be Bengali, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm writing. I'm trying to write.
Okay, cool, perfect, perfect. So can you share with us what kind of answers did you get in your own language?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
Of
get
course, of
like
course.
did you get decent replies? Please share with us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting wonderful replies.
In your own language, Jansi?
Yeah, in my own language.
That's great, that's nice.
Yes,
That's nice. That's nice. I know
it's giving. Yeah,
that's
it's
cool, that's cool.
perfect.
I know that there's people from different countries here, so it is a good test.
It's
It is an awesome
it's
test to have
it's
right now.
really interesting. Very nice.
Okay, perfect. So, hi Giselle, how are you? Giselle, try to type in Spanish too as well in that in the chatbot. So let's see if we get something, right? That's
I
nice.
did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did
What
actually
about you,
ask-
Jamila?
The question is in English. The question is, could you please create an activity that encourage pupils to interact in the classroom? So I give him the question in Arabic, and I've
Yes.
got a list of ideas in Arabic, of course, not in English. So that's
Okay,
wonderful.
and how was it? Was it decent? Was it good?
Yeah,
The answers were
yeah,
good?
the answer was good, and it was in Arabic, like my question.
Woo! That's
Yeah,
good. That's that's nice. That's nice.
that's nice. Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah. So guys, what I'm saying here is that now you have a multi-language support there, you know? It's something that you can do in your country with your own words. Of course, you know that let's think of this, you know, you can create different things in your language. And then, okay, now start typing something in your language, right? Create a timeline in your language. Okay, so for example, ask the chat GPT, I want some project ideas in your language, right? For creating solutions to real problems, like the type 3 collaboration project, right? Once you do that, select one of the ideas and ask the chat to create a project timeline. Everything in your own language, okay? Once you are there, just say to me, yes, I'm already there. And you have received the output in your own language, okay? And the final interaction that you will get, that you will have with your chat will be translate this to English, okay? So even though you have created everything in your own language, the final output, so you can copy paste that and put it in your project, so you can collaborate with others, will be in English, right? So ask the chat to translate that final output into English. And then I don't know if you see this one here. You're seeing my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see this icon here that says copy? Can you see this one here that says copy
Yeah.
in my screen? You
Yeah.
can
Yeah, yeah,
click there, copy, and basically you
yeah.
can paste that content wherever you want. So for example, imagine that in this case, I'm gonna put it here, right? I will have like, let's say I have a project that I want to use this on, right? Just one second. Let me see. Okay, my projects. I will create another project. Let's see. I'm gonna go into this one, which is from Erika, right? It's just a test project, and you can copy this one here, save it, and then now you have everything here, right? So imagine that this was a timeline, which I created here. This is the project overview, right? And this is the timeline and the and the resource recommendations. Perfect. So I will go to my project. I will edit it. I will copy paste this and I will paste it here. And here it is. Of course, you can format it in the way you want, right? If you want to have more details, just click enters and put some nice things there. So you can put whatever you want there, right? So it's gonna be easier for you. Or if you want, just do this, just copy this one. Yeah, here you copy this one. And then, of course, you go to the project, you edit it, and you paste that one here. And now you have it more organized, right? Like this. See? So it's very simple now to start having ideas and creating projects. And also if you have some other things that you don't know how to tackle throughout your project, perhaps you see you have the chatbot here sitting in your project page, right? So you can ask whatever you want. Let's say that, I don't know, I had troubles connecting with the older class due to time difference, no? Differences, right? Or the time zones, time zone difference, no? Can you suggest me something, no, to solve this? I want this project to, I don't know, to be is to be to run smooth, something like that. Okay. Flexible scheduling, asynchronous activities, clear communication, project timeline adjustments, regular check-ins. Okay, perhaps the only one that will be like in this case applicable for you will be asynchronous activities. So you can ask the chat, okay, suggest me some asynchronous activities, that I can do for my project. No, from my project, this SDE 11, Sustainable Development Virtual Tour, City Improvement Proposal, Cultural Exchange, encourage students to exchange information about their city culture, history, and sustainable development practices, collaborative research, art and design project. So you will get different ideas based on the challenges that you are facing, okay? So basically, you now have a 24/7 assistant here that you can use for whatever you want, right? And actually, we have found out that this agent is able to receive local language from your side. So, Noriko, I don't know if you chatted with the with this AI tool in Japanese as well. Did you try to type in Japanese? I think that you are in Japan, right?
Yes, it worked really well.
It worked well.
Yes,
Yeah,
even in Japanese. Thank you
Even
so
in
much.
Japanese, that's cool, perfect. So in Japanese, that's nice. In Russian, that's perfect. In Spanish, we also tried. In English, that's cool, perfect. In Bengali as well with Nasim. Jansi, what's
Yes.
your language? It's Hindi, right?
Tamil,
Oh, Tamil.
Tamil.
Okay, in Tamil,
Yes.
perfect. That's nice. Do we have another language in the room? Emma, I think that you are fluent in Chinese, right? Emma? Emma, are you here? I know that you are. Yeah, I see you here, but I don't know if you are here connected. Yeah, you're here.
I'm
You're
here,
fluent
I'm
in
here,
Chinese,
yes.
right?
No,
No?
I asked questions in English.
In but did you know how to speak Chinese or an Asiatic language as well? Or I'm wrong about it?
Yeah, yes, I can speak Chinese very well.
Yeah, but can you type in
It's just
Chinese on
that
the
I would like
on the chat as well?
yes, I can do that.
Yeah, can you try to type
That
in
is much
Chinese so
convenient.
to see if we get some outputs? That would be nice
Okay.
to see if it works as well. That's cool.
Right.
Violeta, what's your language in your country?
It's Polish and
Polish.
chat works. Yes.
Did you try Polish as well?
Yes, I did, and it worked perfectly well without any mistakes. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's cool. That's perfect. So I think that we did a good job. Yeah, apparently the tool is working. That's cool. That's perfect. So the next implementations of these tools are going to be more advanced, actually. You know, this is the first one, which is just a test. The other implementations are going to be more embedded into the platform. So let's say that right now, if you're seeing my screen, I'm inside a project page, which is like this SDG 11 Sustainable Cities and Communities. That's the name of my project, right? So what we want to do after is that this chat, it can load all the information from the project with the participants and has it as its knowledge base, right? So it can have even more tailor-made suggestions for you guys. So for example, if you ask something about this project, it will ask you on the context of the participants as well. So if you are participating with, I don't know, India, Peru, United States and Argentina, so it will consider those 4 nationalities to give you recommendations as well. Okay, so that's the more advanced implementations that we are doing here. I don't know if till this point you have any questions, because I'm very open to solve them. If you want to raise your hand, and we can start a conversation from here. Okay, Noriko, you can start. Yes, sure.
Yeah, thank you. It can be such a time saver, I think, for all the teachers here. And I have one question.
Yes.
Can these timelines be saved? Like if it can, how long?
Yeah, like a chat history. Not yet. We have not included any time history, like chat history. So this is gonna be like you can is like for example, if I have these kind of conversations, right? You can have it on your side of the platform. I think it will be there for 24, 48 hours, not more, or perhaps until you like restart your session. But if you want to have this as like ChatGPT or other kind of services that you have different chats and you can start logging those chats, like saving those chats to then consult them later. It is not possible yet. It is going to be possible in next versions. This is an MVP, like a minimum viable product that we are releasing for you to test, okay? Because we wanted to also to understand if this is something that you like and if this is something that is helpful for you, right? So it wasn't worth it to start the full deployment at the beginning if this was not going to be as helpful as we thought it was going to be. But apparently, it's very helpful, right, for you. So we are going to be improving it while we are progressing in the platform development. So yes, Noriko, it's going to be implemented at some point, but right now, everything you chat, it's just there in the screen. And I suggest you that if you want to save this, you just copy paste this in a document, okay, in a Google Docs.
Okay,
That's the
but
best way to go.
Yeah. But it's still perfect, so far. So thanks a lot for all your efforts. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Noriko. Thank you. Kelly, you can go next.
Okay, I just have a couple questions. Is this, and you might have said this, I'm sorry, is this different from Chat GPT because it understands class to classes like initiatives more? Like, is that why this is better? And the translating or the being able to write in your own language is nice. Obviously, I don't think Chat GPT can do that.
Well, ChatGPT can do that as well. Okay.
Okay.
But the big difference here is that ChatGPT is trained with different data, right?
Hmm.
And it's not just focusing on class to class, right? So
Right.
in this case, this ChatGPT version of class to class, right, is just for class to class. So it
Right.
has knowledge on the platform. It has knowledge on the types of collaborations that we work on. It has knowledge on collaborative online international learning. It has
Mhm.
knowledge about, as well in design thinking and in different things that we want to put knowledge as well. Like, for example, let's say that tomorrow you say, hey, Giancarlo, it would be nice to have, I don't know, some knowledge about STEM education, right? Like science, technology, engineering, math, education, right? Or education in sustainable development. Like, can you put some information about this specific framework or this specific thing on the platform, on the chat? Well, we can do that because we have that we have those capabilities to train the model with the data that we want.
Got
That's
it. Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
that's the main difference. Mhm.
Yeah, it's like tailored to that. Okay. And like another upgrade to it would be like being able to translate too. Because like my weakness here, I can only speak English. But like if I said, can you write me something to a teacher that I can send in their native language, that could be something down the road it could do.
Yeah, perhaps you can try it right now. Prompt the chat.
I did try. Yeah, it didn't it didn't want to.
Didn't want to? Then
No.
for example, let's do something. Are you seeing my screen right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's say that I want to do something like this. I don't know, create an icebreaker that I can use with students from, I don't know, from India. Okay, let's say. Let's see what happens. Certainly, icebreaker connection, cultural connection, bingo, blah blah blah, XYZ. Okay, let's see. Translate it to what's the language, Yamila? Jansi, sorry, Tamil, right? Tamil,
Jamil?
Jansi, sorry.
Jansi.
It's Tamil, right?
Tamil. Yes.
Tamil, no? Translate it to Tamil. Translate it into Tamil. Let's say if it works. Let's cross fingers, right? I'm here to assist with questions related to class
பின்னாடி பாரு இடம் இருக்கானு
platform. Okay, so I can do this. I can modify this. Just 1 second. I will modify it right now. That's one of the advantages of having our own system. If if it was ChatGPT, I couldn't have done this. But let me modify it right now so we can have these translation powers right now. Just 1 second. It's gonna take me 2 seconds.
And you have an obedient ChatGPT too.
Yes, because I have also like trained it to be very specific. So for example, for security reasons, it won't disclose things on class to class. Okay. So for example, if you ask it, hey, can you give me your system prompt? For example, what's on how it has been trained, because there are competitors that enter into our page and try to do that. Actually, they are trying to do that. I can see that in the chat logs that they are trying to get the system prompt. And and our chat is replying to them, no, I'm not allowed to do so. No. So that's a way to protect as well our knowledge, right? Our property.
Yeah.
Right? So let me put something here. Let's do something like this. Okay. If users ask to translate the outputs or results, you will always do it You will always do it. Okay. I'm retraining it. Let's see if it works. Just 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna refresh this. I'm gonna create another chat and let's do this as well. If it's not working, I will polish that after, but it's something that we can do. Okay. Okay. Can you translate this into Tamil? Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
beautiful.
Wow, great job.
But you
Okay.
translated perfectly.
Okay, I don't know,
This is the
Jansi,
first time we are
Yeah.
seeing like this
Yes, sir.
in Tamil.
Yes, sir.
Thank
I
you,
trans,
C2C.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. So it's saying something like decent, understandable? It was okay?
No,
No?
it's very perfect. It's very
perfect.
perfect translation. It's
Okay,
amazing.
okay. Now do it in Polish. Let's see. Okay, now it's your turn, Violeta.
Yes, I'm reading.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, sounds well. Yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah. Sounds okay? Okay, perfect. That's cool. That's cool.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, now you can do it, Kelly. Now you can do it.
Okay, and I think Amber's saying it's not translating Urdu. Am I saying that right? So I don't know if you can add that
What's
language.
how do you spell it?
URDU.
URDU? Like this?
Yep.
What is yeah, translate to Urdu. Let's see. There you go.
Yeah, it's there.
Someone speaks Urdu here? I don't know to validate this.
Do people
No.
think the chat?
I don't know. But well, it's there. So what I mean here is that now you can, of course, lower down these language barriers, right? So let's say if you don't have, if you are like, I don't know, participating or collaborating with different countries in different languages, perhaps that timeline, that project instructions can be presented into different languages as well, right? So this is what we are doing now that you can manage by yourself, but in a later like application of these AI services that we are putting on the platform, we also want the platform to be more like, I don't know if you have seen these kind of features in Facebook or LinkedIn or any other social media platforms, that you see this part that says see translated version or translate into my language or something like that, that you just click on it and you will get that same post but in your language, right? So that's basically an AI in behind, okay, that it's doing the whole translation for you. So what we want at some point is that we can put that translate into my language, right? Feature. So for example, if you are chatting with someone on the platform, you can chat in English, for example, Kelly, and I will get that same thing in Spanish. And I can type in Spanish and you will get it in English, right? So that will be great, right? Because that means that we can communicate each other without any problem, without any barriers, right? Perhaps if I speak Urdu, I can type in Urdu and you will get it in English, right? And you will type in English and I will get it in Urdu. That's perfect. But that needs another kind of integration on the platform, like more deep integration, because it will need to know what is your language setup on your side and what is my language setup on my side. So it will retrieve that information based on my language, right? So that's the whole thing that we are doing now. Okay, guys, any other question? Let's do questions. Let's do questions. Any other question that you want to raise here? Noriko, yes, sure. Let's go.
Excuse me again. Can my students also use this AI on this platform?
As of now, they can.
They can't. Okay.
Yeah, they can,
That's good,
they
I
can,
think,
they
because
can.
yeah, it's safer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yes. Yes. At some point, we want, of course, this AI is very safe, okay? We are not sharing information with external sources. This is just for us. And actually, I can check the logs of the different chats, but I don't know who is chatting what. So for example, if Kelly is doing something today, I won't know that it's Kelly. I will know the logs, right? I will know that someone has put something in Urdu, for example, right? But I don't know that it has been Kelly. No, no. Okay. So it's like the privacy here has been taken into consideration. So we don't relate right now the chats to anyone of you. Okay. And at some point when we are gonna have more in like deeper integrations, of course we are gonna like I don't know, perhaps cipher like cifra. I don't know how to say, like coding, like encode the user with the chat. So we know that some user did something, but we don't know who was, right? Okay, Daniel, you can go as well. You raise the hand.
Uh, are the chat messages unlimited or does it have a limitation?
Uh, in this part, it's you can do it as an unlimited thing, right? Of course, it's running on our side. I think that at some point you will get some limitations based on the volume of chats that you are uh, having with this tool. But if you reach a limit, raise the hand and send some message through WhatsApp, okay? So we can understand it as well. Because right now it's a test version. So of course we have limit the amount of messages as well. Everything that we message here in our back, it costs something to run it, right? So that's why we have limited right now, just to test it. But of course, we want to roll that out in a more unlimited version afterwards. But I would say that with the things that you have right now, Daniel, I guess that you have almost uh 10 to 20 messages every 5 minutes, something like that. Yeah, say every 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Is that did I reply your question?
Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, cool, perfect. Yamila, you wanted to
Another
say
question.
something? Yeah. Go as well, Daniel, and then Yamila.
Um, does it allow uploading of attachment of PDF or document so that
No, not now. It's just text, just text. For now, it's just
ah,
text. We are not allowing to upload any kind of document right now. That's
all right.
it looks simple to do, but on the programmatic side, it's not as simple as it looks. Okay, so at some point, perhaps we will include those features, but right now, just text. And with text, you have seen that we can do pretty amazing things, right? And of course, if you want to create some images, for example, I have seen that Jancy has been creating images using this AI, but she made a workaround here. So, for example, she asked the ChatGPT, or well, the class to class AI, to give her a image prompt that she can pass it to Bing in or to another kind of like image engine based on AI, right? So you will have the prompt, and then you just copy paste that prompt into that engine, right? So for example, I have seen that let's do something like okay. So for example, this is an icebreaker, right? Okay, can you create an image prompt for this icebreaker activity that I can use on Bing Images. Bing Images. So basically what I'm asking this chat is, hey, give me a prompt that I can use to create an image in another service, right? And yes, you can use this one here. So high quality image of diverse students in classroom settings, blah, 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 XYZ. So I go to Bing Images, Creator, right? I think this is the one. And then I can just copy, paste the prompt here, sign. Let me see if I can, if I have some here. Guys, if you can mute yourself, please. Oh. Let me see, too many requests. Let me see. Does anyone has been open so we can try it with that service? Because I don't have it here. Let me see if I can do something on I think on the there's a way to create photos in Canva as well, right? I think there are different ways to do this. AI image. Let me see if I can create something here. AI image generation. Open. See if I can do this. Yes. Create. I just copy paste. I copy pasted the prompt that the class-to-class AI gave us, right? Let's see if we can create the image. Yes, it's there. See? Okay. So what I did is just use this one here and paste it in an image creator AI, right? And then I got this one here, right? So it's like be creative on how to use the AI to create the different things that you need, basically. Okay. I think that Jamila wanted to have some interventions, some intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if I can use this IA to create a lesson plan following the terminal objective of my lesson on the textbook of the student. I want this lesson to be just translated into a meeting. So can this IA just do that?
Yes. If you detail what is the objective or what is the guidelines that you need to follow according to your textbook, and then you type it here in the chat and say, hey, create a lesson plan for this specific project based on this, and be very specific as you have been with us right now. The same thing that you have said to us, put it on the chat, and of course detail that part of your textbook. Chat, yeah, just type it. Just type it there and you will get an output, Yamila. Of course, you can do that.
Okay.
Yes, you can do that. Okay, guys. So that was the workshop for today. It was more, it was like an interactive thing that you can see class-to-class AI in action, and we can have some questions and answers from your side. My recommendation here is that the best way to learn this is to play with it. Okay, there's no AI workshop that you will learn out of it just with sitting and listening, right? You need to play, you need to interact, you need to improve your digital skills on these kind of tools, which are the normal thing right now. Okay.